Nursing home employees win latest court round on alleged breaks without pay. LTC group recommends mandatory vaccinations during flu season. Sepsis prevalent in Illinois nursing homes amid low staffing. And nursing home employees allegedly scam resident out of $600,000. This and more next.
You're watching LTC News with Dane Henning.
Welcome to CNA TV Long-Term Care News. I'm Dane Henning. Today is Wednesday, September 12th, 2018. Employees of an Alabama nursing home have won a round in court over whether working during their lunch break without pay violated the Fair Labor Standards Act. The 11th Circuit Court last week revived a lawsuit filed by 44 employees at Robert L. Howard State Veterans Home in Pell City, Alabama. The staff claims they were forced to work through lunch without pay, which is a violation of the FLSA. Nurses, nursing assistants, and other staffers said that over a 6-year period, the group worked almost 2,100 hours during what was supposed to be the lunchtime, even though the Veterans Home and parent company HMR deducted half an hour of pay each day for a meal. HMR argued descriptions of the lunchtime work weren't sufficient enough to show that they were part of each employee's primary duties, but the appeals court disagreed. The appeals court, however, upheld dismissal of a class action suit filed by the employees. With the flu season looming this fall, one long-term care group is recommending mandatory vaccinations for nursing home personnel. The Society for Post-Acute and Long-Term Care Medicine, or AMDA, released its latest recommendations related to vaccines last week. The group noted that last year's flu season was especially brutal for the elderly, with frail seniors particularly vulnerable to the viral infection. 85% of seasonal flu-related deaths occur in people over 65 years of age. In its newly updated guidance on addressing influenza, the Society recommends mandatory annual flu vaccines for anyone who comes into contact with residents, barring certain medical conditions, education for all healthcare personnel, masks for employees who don't receive a flu shot, and making flu vaccines free on site to employees and volunteers. We'll be back right after this break.
From the Heart, a weekly segment with John Willard, airs every Tuesday at 2:30 Central Time on CNA TV.
When you have satisfied and content CNAs, the care is better and you're going to have less nursing assistant turnover.
So many times they think they're just, in the trenches and nobody hears, nobody cares about them, and it's not true. It's simply not true. And this organization helps them gain that voice and helps them be heard.
We're awesome, and I'm going to hold my head high, and I'm going to ride this magic carpet, and I'm going to change the world. That's what NACA did for me.
For more information, visit us online at nacacna.org or call 417-623-6049.
Deadly blood infections persist in Illinois' understaffed nursing homes, according to a joint news investigation. The Chicago Tribune and Kaiser Health News found that about 6,000 Illinois nursing home residents a year who were hospitalized had sepsis, a bloodstream infection that can quickly turn fatal if not cared for properly. About 1 in 5 didn't survive, according to the analysis. Sepsis can be prevented by turning immobile people every 2 hours and taking other precautions. Nursing homes around the country have failed to prevent bed sores and other infections that can lead to sepsis. Both advocates and regulators blame poor staffing levels. Illinois nursing homes have among the lowest staffing levels for nurses and aides in the country. Staffing levels at about 78% of the facilities in the Chicago area fall below the national average. 97-year-old Grace Watanabe lived at Symphony Residences of Lincoln Park for 8 years. Her public guardian says some helped themselves to her money. Some of the staff members at the nursing home named in a lawsuit are accused of scamming Watanabe out of more than $600,000, according to ABC 57 News. Acting Cook County Public Guardian Charles Gilbert filed a lawsuit on Thursday, hours after being appointed to Watanabe on an emergency basis. The lawsuit states that she has dementia and is unable to make financial decisions since at least 2016. Gilbert says red flags went up earlier this year when her bank noticed large checks being written from her account. One of the checks was written for $40,000 and another one for $50,000, all written to Symphony employees or their children. This has been your long-term care news update. Everyone have a wonderful week, and I'll see you on Wednesday.